In your classic noir films and novels, solving a case never amounts to a happy ending. The detective is always left with a sense of bitterness. A feeling that, before he took the case, the world was a better place.
Are they gonna
He was
kiss?
a better person.
Come on, now spit it out.
Sometimes I just let my character get the best of me.
What do you want from me?
I told Stone what I knew, that he was going to let Yale win, that if he didn't, O'Leary would destroy Helen Moore's career, and that Moore was doomed either way, or would be as soon as America discovered her sweetheart was on drugs.
I don't believe you. No way. Who sent
No
you?
way.
Today, nobody.
And what if I did believe you? What would that change? If I don't do this for her, how could I ever look her in the eyes? How could we stay together?
You think you'll stay together when you lose your title and they accuse her of doping?
At least I know I tried.
I mean, she's with him because she likes his body. She quite literally said that. Like, she specifically said that, so...
O'Leary's world is long gone. Now TV rules the roost. Sporting scandals and rigged fights can only reduce their credibility, not to mention their ratings. If you take a dive and word gets out, you lose much more than just a fight.
Is it all about being professional to you?
A little bit.
Suit yourself. But trust me, your manager is a murderer. Get as far away from him as possible.
Hey, Blacksad. I'll think about it.
Let's see if you can manage to think about it in 11 days, man. Little slow motherfucker.
Yale confirmed to me that Dunn found out that Mitchell was giving him meds. That was the reason they argued the evening of his death.
In fact, I was clean at the time. Hadn't used for days. I didn't want to go down that road. I wanted to follow Joe.
But he discovered everything.
He didn't believe me when I said I had nothing to do with it.
But you used again.
Only after his death. I needed to cope.
But the drugs gave you a panic attack.
Yeah. But I've been clean ever since.
Mitchell gave you the pills when he stopped by the hospital.
Oh, that's why
Hence,
his
your
heart
miraculous
gave
recovery.
out.
Are you planning on taking them before the fight? Do it. Someone has to save that gem. But they'll be your last pills. Then what?
This is like Spider-Man kinda scenery. That's where I would expect him to just be sitting. Type shit, new reaction pic found. Type shit. Private
Stone
Eye.
and Yale hadn't taken away the bitterness I felt. I needed a friend. He was outraged that I hadn't given him the tip, but he let it go as soon as I bought him a milkshake.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the
After
yard.
the perfect storm of corruption and murder, only friendship could reconcile me with the world. Only that could make me believe in mankind again. Only that could cleanse my soul. Only that. And money. In your standard noir novel, Yale and Stone would be punished for breaking the rules. There would be justice for Sonia, the victim.
But in real life, who
But
gives a
this was
shit?
the real world. As the detective who had
Sorry.
cracked the case, I just had to get my paycheck and be on my way.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Blacksad. Mr. Thorpe is on his way. Care to take a seat while you wait?
Sure.
I guess I'll just have to wait.
He'll be here in a minute. Please, take a seat.
Damn, he needed 3 secretaries? Get it? You get it? Talking about the twins. I hate my wife. Build
No
a
matter
new
how
you.
many curveballs destiny throws his way, he always manages to land on his feet. When he was a rising sports talent, the war put an end to his career, so he became a war hero. After the war, he didn't end up like Gil or like me. He became an elite athlete, a Hall of Fame football star. When an accident left him in a wheelchair, he went on to succeed in advertising.
I would have killed myself at least 3-4 times in all of that timeline. That's crazy. But boardroom. I thought it was bathroom. Oh, Ellen. So he's in it? He knows about the drugs? That's a wiener dog. Hires at. Oh, okay. And this, it's gonna be the same people.
No, that's not possible. But what if Tim Thorpe was somehow involved in Mitchell's operation?
Mr. Blacksad, Mr. Thorpe is running later than expected, but he insists on meeting you, if you don't mind.
Sure, as long as you help me fight off this boredom.
That's not in my job description, but
Did he tell you how long it will take him to get here?
they just left Delano's, so about 30
Adore
minutes.
Delano?
It depends on the traffic. I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
How long have you worked for Tim Thorpe?
Almost 3 years. And I hope it lasts.
Has anything odd happened at the agency lately?
Not on my shift. Perhaps the oddest thing I've seen is a board detective asking a lot of questions.
Let me see.
If I had her markings on my skin, would I be the same person? Would my name be different?
I hate him so much. Every time he sees something slightly different than himself, he's like, how would I experience that though? Who gives a shit? Delano, Sonia, and then John Blacksad, and then dinner with the mayor. At 5 p.m. he has dinner? What is he, my grandpa? 5 in the afternoon he has dinner?
If my hunch is right, there should be a meeting with Mitchell noted somewhere in Thorpe's agenda. Well, you see, I've got a problem. In order to figure out how much Mr. Thorpe owes me, I need to know what day I started working on the case. But I can't remember. You wouldn't have that written down, would you?
It sure wasn't on my shift. I'd remember. Let me see.
Why would you remember? Do you like me? Congressman Wallace and Miles Benton. Wallace, like the one from The Office. Who are these people? Like, I don't know why it expects me to remember all of these names, but I don't. Julia, renewal, and then lunch with Governor Katz. Well, I don't know that one for sure. Meeting with Dalen Gomez and Paul Rosenberg. Okay, let me look at the other day before she changes. Well, I don't know if it's actually timed, but... hospital, meeting, returning flight LA, meeting with Millard Smith. Hospital, cause that's when they found Bobby Yale. And his heart gave out. Meeting with Bobby Yale, meeting with Reg McNeil, meeting with Claude. Well, with Bobby Yale. Joe Dunn, no appointment.
What? Dunn was here 2 days before he died? Why didn't Thorpe ever mention that?
I'm sorry, but your name's not on here.
Wait, I just remembered something. The day I came, Joe Dunn had just walked out the door.
Well, no. You don't have any appointments. Although, I guess I could have forgotten to write you in. Mr. Dunn, who's usually very kind, left in a flurry. He even slammed Mr. Thorpe's door.
In a flurry.
Okay. Now I know I have to get into Thorpe's office.
And he didn't even say goodbye.
Yes, that was the day. You don't recall me because the minute I saw Dunn stomp out, I followed him. I never actually came in.
Of course. That explains it.
No doubt. So, since it looks like Mr. Thorpe won't be here soon, I think I'll go take a walk down the hall.
Okay.
Gotta stay in shape.
What?
Come on, Thorpe. Tell me there's a back door to your office.
Pause.
In my
Chart.
experience, when something looks really good, it ends up smelling really bad.
How do you, in your experience? What experience are we talking about? That's a little weird. Oh, okay. This isn't his office. I was about to say there's no desk. How is this his office? But no. Eee.
It's a bit strange to see no office chair behind a desk until you remember the desk's owner is in a wheelchair.
Yeah, that's not a clue. We know that.
Of course.
Boss! Ooh!
Oh, crap.
Ooh! Well, that didn't help him walk now, did it? So, I don't know.
Why am I surprised? In every investigation, there comes a point where every single lead seems to go down the drain.
That's so cool.
And you have to retrace your steps to get back on the right track.
That's so cool. It made like everything explode. Wait, no, so actually, do you think the drugs... I made a joke, but do you think the drugs actually helped him walk for like short periods of time?
And one of the strengths, the accuracy of his throw. I earned the nickname Iron Arm. I used to throw the ball in. Yeah. When whatever it wanted. And my coach, the great Joffrey Sox. And so I worked hard. Pearl Harbor.
Hear me out.
Arrested immediately. After losing a partner in combat, a serious injury, I asked to be relocated. I became a sniper. I know I shouldn't say this, but I was one of the best in the army, and it was all thanks to my accuracy. No, it was all thanks to Jeffrey Sachs. I wonder how many Americans that man saved with my arm. After these words, Tim Thorpe is moved almost to tears and asks me to take a break. It's shocking to see how an athlete and soldier, a man whose aim and skill won him a Medal of Honor and the nickname Surgeon among his brothers in arms. That can't be. I mean, it could be a coincidence, but no.
First off, a sniper killed him. Oh, Okay. What if he was involved? Spano blames everything on the surgeon, an old friend in common. He is called the surgeon for his excellent aim as a sniper.
That's it. Thorpe is the man behind the whole drug operation.
Now, a sniper killed Randall. And they called him a surgeon because he's good as a sniper. And well, he's the mastermind behind all of that because a sniper killed him. Because he tried to pass as one because they are together. They help him walk, and they called him a surgeon, and a sniper killed the guy. Okay,
Of
he
course,
walked up
It
there.
wasn't Mitchell or Gill. It was Thorpe who shot Randall at the hospital. Everything adds up now. And yet I can already hear Smirnov telling me I have no conclusive evidence. What if I set a trap for Thorpe? But how?
Thorpe has a gun, and I have to lure him into a trap. And he's the mastermind. I wasn't convinced about that one either. So lure him, what if the drugs? And he has a gun.
Ha! What if I place Thorpe's gun up there and corner him so that he has to stand up to get it? The show was about to begin. All I needed was an audience and some patience.
Stop it!
Arr! Don't you know who you're dealing with, matey?
What a silly man.
Mutiny! You wants to be shark bait, do ya? Oh, Blacksad. I feel terrible for keeping you waiting.
John,
But you see, there was mutiny on board, so...
stop.
It's not that funny.
You see what I have to put up with. All right, helmswoman, to the cabin with you! Onward!
Aye, aye, Captain.
Come along, Blacksad. Julie, don't let anyone bother us. Honey, will you wait in the boardroom for me, please?
But,
I'll just be a minute then. I think you've already suffered enough.
okay.
Well, so he's doing all
Think
this
about
because he
where
feels
you'd like to have
guilty.
dinner tonight, okay? You see, I'm not gonna pay you for solving the case.
I thought you were a man of your word.
Wow. I thought you were the kind of man who is true to his word.
No, it's not that. You'll get every penny we agreed on, and more. But not because you solved the case, but for her. 2 days ago, she wanted to end it all. Drop out of college, sell the gym. Too many wounds to heal. But through your incredible work, you managed to heal them. Well, perhaps not completely. It takes time to get over something like this. But at least, thanks to you, Sonia wants to be happy. She has hope. I'm going to help her make Dunn's gym the best in the city. Who would have ever guessed it, huh?
Happy for Sonia.
I'm happy for her. She's been through a lot, and honestly, I wasn't sure she'd make it.
Well, she hasn't just yet. But she will in time. Anyway, back to the case. All those people you confronted. Gill, the German doctor, even Mitchell. Huh. I would have never suspected him. Did they say anything? Why did they do it? Did they mention any accomplices?
They did mention a certain surgeon.
Surgeon? You have any idea who that could be?
Mislead.
I'm sure this comes as no surprise, but it was Angus Mitchell himself. In fact, you gave me the lead by telling me he was a doctor.
Sure. Yeah, sure. I'm glad I could help. Although, you see, besides my esteem for Joe and Sonia, this ordeal really hits close to home.
What do you mean?
I don't follow. How do you mean?
Sports are my livelihood. Do you know how many of the athletes involved have a deal with me?
How do you know that?
What?
Oh, wait. Sonia told you.
Yes, that's it. Sonia told me.
That's funny. I never told Sonia.
Well then, do you know how many of the athletes involved have a deal with me?
All of them?
Luckily, no. But a lot. So far, the papers only talk about bodies down at the docks and an illegal lab. Not one has mentioned the athletes. But if one word gets out, this agency's future could be on the line. Not to mention Sonia's and the gym's. Could I ask you to be discreet?
I'm sorry to say your future is already on the line.
What do you mean?
I wasn't completely honest with you before. I know you're the surgeon. A journalist told me. Ring a bell?
The fuck is he looking
I'm
at?
sure you've got good intentions, but you're wrong. What makes you think that? I'm sure there's an explanation.
You ordered the murder.
I know you ordered Randall Lee to kill Joe Dunn. And you tried to frame Bobby Yale, who had recently given up your medical services.
Joe was my friend. Don't you get it?
Don't deny it. I know Mitchell gave them to you.
People see a wheelchair and think, poor guy, he can't walk. But there's so much more to it than that. Some nights I can't even sleep from the pain.
That doesn't explain why you didn't tell me you knew about those drugs.
I hired you to solve this damn case. You think that's what a murderer would do?
Only because you thought I'd blame Bobby Yale and drop the case. But as soon as I realized something wasn't right, you sent Randall Lee and Gill to give me a scare. And when all that failed, you ordered Lee to kill me.
You're the type that won't open his jaws once he's got his prey, aren't you?
You're right. I never let go of my prey.
Put yourself in my place for a minute.
That's not the ashtray.
You're a
That's
promising football player who just got back from the war, but you're still a nobody. The man you saved kindly opens his house to you, and that man is still undone by his wife's passing. He works all day at his gym, and he drinks himself to sleep at night. So you practically end up raising his daughter. You give her her very first abacus. You encourage her to further her education. You comfort her when she misses her mother and her father. Meanwhile, your sporting career takes off. Life is good. Until one day, out of the blue, an accident cripples you. An old friend, Mitchell, tells you he knows someone who can help you. A German doctor. His drugs take some time to work, but they do wonders. You manage to walk for short bursts at a time, little by little. And those bursts keep getting longer. But the drugs aren't cheap at all. So you have to find a way to pay for them.
Is it
Don't
me
you
or
see?
his eyes are getting redder by the minute? Maybe it's me.
So you started by selling drugs to athletes. Then you decided to start an advertising agency to hire those same athletes. Drugs would help them excel, and you'd get better ad deals. The perfect business model. Your first client? Craig Spano. His career had hit a rough patch, so you decided to help him, to reboot his career. And yet, when the drugs started having serious side effects, you got rid of him. Afraid he would talk, you tried to kill him. That's why he hid. From then on, your business was smooth sailing. You even began to think you were above the law. You thought that you were untouchable. Until Joe Dunn found out, and then, 2 days before his unfortunate death, he came to see you.
That's enough now. You stop it. Now, I don't know if I'm above the law, but I am sure as hell not beneath it.
The fuck does that mean?
Do you know how much power I have? The kind of people I eat with every day? I could shoot you right now, and nothing would happen to me.
I
With
didn't
that
do it.
gun you keep in your drawer? I'm afraid not. I placed your pistol out of reach, just in case you happen to confirm my suspicions, Ironarm. And now, if you'd excuse me, I have an appointment with the police.
I won't let anyone wreck my life again. Sonia and I, we deserve a future.
You can come in now, Smirnoff.
Timothy Wilson Thorpe, drop your weapon. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, the state will provide one for you. Mr. Thorpe.
Oh, I was about to say, did they fucking do a Russian roulette? What's going on? Why did she shoot him? Girl. No. Oh my god, girl, I put the controller down, you dumbass. What are you touching?
Sonia Dunn,
No,
You are under
Tanya!
for the death of Timothy Wilson Thorpe.
Fucking dumbass.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Just shut up.
Just shut up.
Sonia should never set foot in jail.
Blacksad, don't.
Finding Thorpe guilty would have taken time. Sooner or later, the state of New York would have executed him. Sonia saved us all time. And money.
No, there's no way this could work. How do we hide this? John?
I'll put the bullets back in the gun. Thorpe had me at gunpoint, but Sonia was faster. We're doing the right thing, Chief.
John, why do I end up getting my hands dirty every time I'm close to you?
Cause you're a dog, you just kinda fucking roll in the mud every opportunity that you have, you piece of shit. Fucking dogs always do that. Every single time, and then they come back home and roll all over your couch, your carpet, everything. That's kinda a thing they do, unfortunately. I feel like it was the better option, because like they could check my hand and see that there's no gunpowder left on my hand, but there is on Sonia's because she shot. So I thought it made more sense. Oh.
After everything that had happened, the last thing I was interested in was the fight.
True,
Did Yale
but I'm
take
kind of
drugs
curious.
Before the fight? Did Stone let him win? I had done everything in my power for things to go the way my moral compass dictated. Whether anyone would listen to me, that was another story. Because no matter what they tell us, our actions don't always determine our future. My moral compass. As if I even knew what that means. I didn't even know what to think of my performance throughout the case. Did I have a clear conscience? Would I have made the same decisions, given the chance?
Yes. Well, maybe I would have tried the saving span of doing better the quick time events, but that's not really something that like I decided to do. I just fucking did it. I just missed them. So. I also got an achievement and it said completed the game dying less than 9 times, and it was like 9 lives or something like that. I think it's a very neutral ending. If you're not interested in knowing about like the actual endings, maybe you want to play it, don't listen to me right now, or that's, you know, the end of the video. But the endings are actually not necessarily related on all the decisions you make. The decisions that like have an impact are only the ones related to Mary and Sonia, which are the 2 characters that we just saw, right? So Mary is the new wife of Jordan, future new fiance of Jordan, and Sonia is the daughter of Jordan. So it says that Mary can either die or stay alive, and there's 3 endings for each. So, I mean, it's alright. I feel like most games don't really have like actual multiple endings, and when they do, they're like huge games. They're actual, genuinely giant games. So it's understandable. I can get behind it. You know, I feel like it makes sense. I did like this game. The ending is the only thing that brought me down, but I do think it makes a sense within the story. I can still dislike it, but I do also like objectively look at it and be like, yeah, it makes a sense to have this kind of ending with this kind of game.